Oh my God! No wonder it was so difficult to reach you. You are in the moon.
I'm like far, far away from the earth.
Let's just start by saying your full name and what is it that you do.
My name is Miguel Rodriguez, and I am a pet couturier, animal lover. Well, the titles is just really hard because I have so many, and But at the end, I'm an animal lover, rescuer, and animal advocate. Some days I'm a dog groomer, some days I'm a pet couturier, and it all depends on what I have to do in to help animals. That's how I'm gonna put it.
So you change titles every day. So what are you
Ye-
today that I'm talking to you?
Well, I'm supposed to be a Ada's friend today.
So I am talking today to Miguel, my friend. Miguel, I want to know more about you. I know that we know each other for a couple of years now, but so let's just get started. When you, I think this is you. Let me see. Let's see.
Oh my god! Yes, that's me. That's totally me. I was a little kid. I was like, I would say, and I think like 3 or 4 years old.
You are
Yes, that was back
okay,
in Mexico in my little.
Miguel. You are so freaking. You still are cute, but this is such a cute picture. I want to grab you and squeeze you through your cheeks and just leave you. So, because I'm just going through your albums and I say, okay, I have pictures in there that I want Miguel to explain and tell me about.
Oh my god, that was my diva moment on the side of the river. That was a diva on the making, Ada. That was it.
I
Yeah.
love all these pictures of yours. And how
Oh
many?
my God! Don't those okay. Let me explain that. That was that day. There was no makeup at that time. There was no how do you say? There was no makeup. There was no
But you're a
Photoshop or
kid.
anything.
I mean, you are a kid there. How you're gonna have makeup?
Well, listen to this. I have 6 siblings and myself, so we're seven.
Uh-huh.
I come from
Okay.
a huge family. So I remember my sisters, and obviously they had access to makeup and brushes and all of that, right? So my
Okay.
sisters, because they were so burnt out from the sun, there was not like such a thing like sunscreen or anything. Oh my God, Princeso, I'm the real Princesa from San Juan. So I saw my cousins because we didn't have access to the makeup, obviously. So my sisters, since they didn't have blush or makeup or anything, they used to pinch themselves on the cheeks. So they would
Uh-huh.
get red and it would look
Uh-huh.
like they were wearing blush. So listen,
Oh.
so so if you ever find yourself running out of makeup or not makeup, just pinch yourself, and you will get red and you will look like if you were like, just blush being a diva. I would get up and as soon as I would wake up, I would pinch myself on the face and I would be like, But that's what I used to do. I used to pinch myself, and that worked for so many years, and it still does sometimes.
Miguel, what I love the most is your reaction to the photos, and that to me you look the same.
Oh my God, that was my graduation picture.
Okay.
I, as you can see, obviously there was no like contouring, there was no Kim Kardashian thing, but I was already rocking it. All right, so that was the graduation from elementary, and I we had the little dance in the little plaza of the town, and so being like the hair having it and all of that, having the pinched cheeks and stuff like that, it was my way of me trying to make the best or give the best of myself to the
Mm-hmm,
world,
mm-hmm,
even though I was
mm-hmm,
a little kid. That
mm-hmm.
takes me to the next picture because I've been involved in the little beauty pageants since I was a little kid. That picture that you showed before, it was all that outfit because I have 5 sisters that are super creative. They're so
I
talented
guess you're
with
talking about that
that
picture.
one, that one.
Uh,
Okay. You won't
mhm.
believe that little thing that you see there, the bow tie, it was a hand sewn bow tie from my sister. The little
Mm-hmm.
blazer that I'm wearing or jacket that I'm wearing
Mm-hmm.
is from the little. It was a baptism from one of the kids from my neighbors.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The little thing that you see on the back where I'm sitting or where we're sitting with the girl, that is
Uh-huh.
the tablecloth from my neighbor that didn't have
Mm-hmm.
that had it, but because we didn't have the little thing to sit down. But I was
Mm-hmm.
a king. I
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
myself a princess, but I look better than the girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Her
So
name is Evelyn.
how old how old were you there? How old were you?
I was like 4
Oh my God,
or
you were
something like
very
that.
young, very young.
That's my mom. That's my sweet mom
Uh-huh.
that worked so hard to support my stupid dreams
Mm-hmm.
from the very beginning, and she still does. She still at that moment she still says that I need to get a real job because my job is not playing with
I,
puppies and
that's
sewing for puppies is not a job. Okay,
so you go from your little kid pageant then to the doggy pageants.
to New York City, and last year we made it in my life, the first time ever we made it, thanks to Ada Nieves, we made it to the
That,
Fashion Week.
no, 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 no. Thanks to me, thanks to you, because you work very hard on everything that you do. So, but Miguel, I love this outfit so much. I'm such a fan of Day of the Dead and the Aztecs and all of the culture, the Mexican culture of Day of the Dead and all of that. I mean, and this outfit, I mean, you can tell the intricate details on the outfit that you're wearing, on the one that the dog is matching with you. The crown alone with those feathers that are like what, like 3 feet big. I mean, the skulls, those skulls. I don't know where you got them from, but it's just so detailed and incredible. And the painting. Who did the painting in your face?
I did myself in the bathroom that day. I didn't have.
You did.
Listen to this. Okay, wait. Those skulls that you see. Remember that we did the cat fashion show in the that you had the to be or not to be with the skeletons and stuff like that. And you remember that you hand me one for myself and one for sales. The day that he did
Think that he
what
did
was it?
Hamlet. No, he was not Hamlet or the Gone Queen.
There you go. And you give me the two skeletons.
Uh huh. Yeah, the
You
skull.
handled them to me. Okay, the schools, and the skulls,
Okay.
and you gave me the two things,
Mm-hmm.
and I went. That's my voice. You see, my cheeks blush, honey. I slide, I slide the whole thing. So I had those schools, and
Mhm,
I wasn't able to find at that moment because remember that took me those feathers and those things took me
mhm,
forever. I haven't gone to take any custom classes, like custom made classes or
mhm,
anything like that. That is
mhm,
all me coming out from my head and just
mhm.
watching Ada's feed and other people's. I love Victoria's Secret.
Uh-huh,
So
uh-huh.
when I was a kid, going back to the first page,
Yeah.
and I used to have like those little pages. I used to win each and every single contest that I used to get into.
Oh, wow.
I was the queen or the princess from the events, and there was a lot of families that used to put money into their kids. So I used to be like always on top of everything. And there was people that used to buy like those expensive custom made stuff and things like that.
Mhm,
But I have 5 sisters and my brother that used to help me do all these things. So I have the main structure of seeing
mhm,
my brothers and sisters being
mhm,
creative and
mhm,
flexing all these wires and things like that. I haven't take like classes from school, like from real school,
mhm, mhm,
to do all these things, but it's just me like in my mind trying to recreate or to build stuff. And
mhm.
in the day that I did that,
Well, I always heard, that necessity is the mother of invention. And that's basically what happened to me. I come from humble backgrounds too. So, like you, I had to figure out ways of making things happen without having the tools or the actual material that will go into making them. So I will have to come out with ways to do myself, just like you, the same way. And then, but it's great that you are able to express your creativity, and it comes out in such an incredible way. And every time that you have walked the show, you have like blown my mind with something different, and and more creations and more things, and like this one. I mean,
Oh
obviously,
my
like.
God. That one, I finished it. I didn't have anything to wear that day. And that one, like the mask and stuff like that, I finished them the night before.
Oh my
And
God.
and the little straps, I didn't know how to put it on Venus, because Venus some days,
Mm-hmm.
she's a diva and she doesn't want anything, touching her. And there is days that she will allow you to put anything that you want.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't know how to put it on, and I was like trying and trying and trying, and I was like, okay, I give up. It was like 2 a.m. and I was like, that's it. It is what it is. I'm just gonna put like an elastic to hold it, and that's it. If she lets me do it, it will be fine. If not, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna be like doing anything else.
I posted this information right before, right after we saw Venus, because Venus is your inspiration for your business, right?
Yes, for everything, for everything. Um, Not just for the business. Venus came. Venus is a birthday gift. That's my princess. That's my queen. Oh, that's Ashley. Oh my God,
Okay.
that's the other one.
And I and then this one came to the picture too.
And then Adonis was surrendered to us.
And
Yes.
this guy comes along.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And then, and then, no,
I love him. I love him.
wait. Before we jump onto Zeus, I was trying to get the dogs adopted from from the uh from the shelters, and I have some dogs that needed to be adopted, and I just didn't know how to do it. So I thought, if I make a show where I can invite people, I can have different people come and see the dogs, and help in the way that I wanted to help. And that's, oh my God, that's Pride. That's the Pride Parade here in Jackson Heights.
You're always supporting charity when it comes to the animals and other things, I know, but you're always so supportive to the animals, always trying to figure out for ways of getting involved in the events, so you can help and you can share your creativity. I mean, something that we have done together. Look at this picture.
Oh my God, that was the blessing of the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Ada, we need you back in New York. I don't care. We need you back. Yes.
That is just one of the things that you've done. And then let me see if I can find other pictures. Oh, this was another thing that we did together. And I have to say, I just love this. Is like one of my epic photos from all of them. Frida Kahlo in the dog. This is genius. And a dog that you rescue.
Yes, I have a video on YouTube. My YouTube video is Miguel Garcia Designs Oficial.
Uh-huh.
And there's actually a video of Dixie. Her name is Dixie. That
Dixie.
I come out looking all draggedy in the morning. And I was like, oh, if you want to help me, I thought it was a boy. And I made a video about her. And
Well, then let's go now to the nitty gritty and remind me how we met.
the way that we met is that I was doing the shows, and I was, inviting people in the doggy world, because I was like, at that moment, I was pinching my cheeks, and I was like, I can do it here. I have a purpose in life now that I met my dog Venus, and I'm gonna take it to the next level. I'm gonna be able to help, and I'm gonna be whatever. This is me. So I started sending invitations to people on Facebook, and I'm searching. I was like, there has to be a show for dogs. So then, obviously, show dogs in New York City, and then the meet and greet for the dogs. For the
Okay, see.
champions and all. Okay, so that came out, and down on that there was the New York Pet Fashion Show, and they had a picture of a bulldog wearing this like regal outfit, and I was like, oh my god, who is this crazy woman that is like doing all these amazing outfits? I need to meet her. And then Ada Nieves, tan tan tan. All right, so I remember I copied the name and I went to Facebook, because that's what I do when I see things. I go to Facebook and just paste the name to see what. No, because social media actually can show you so much about one person. And then I did it.
You
And then
just you you just scared the heck out of me,
and then, well, no, seriously,
someone is gonna go and check my Facebook and know how crazy I am.
passionate. Now I understand. Now I change that word. Crazy is not a word because it doesn't define the animal loving status that we have in our heads. We're passionate. Let's get that with the lights on, passionate. And then I got I pasted your name on it and your page came out. And I was like, I'm gonna send her an invitation. And then I wrote it. I wrote, and in my broken English, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna write whatever. And then I read Puerto Rican. I was like, oh, she's my friend already. She has to come. I send you the invitation and all of that, and then you actually responded to my message, and I was able to meet you. Oh no, I invited you to the event, and then that was so funny because at your end, probably you don't know all the things that we went through. And then I was like, oh my god, I have this famous person that is going to come, and I told the people in the bar, and oh my gosh, she's been in so many places, and everyone was like so excited, and yes, we're gonna get her, and so forth, so forth. Okay, so fine. I tried to confirm with Ada Nieves, and Ada Nieves says that she was not coming that day because she didn't feel like taking the train. I was like, you're not doing that to me, lady. Don't you dare to say not to me. And I was like, I'm going to send my driver to pick you up. Don't worry about it. And the poor Ada probably thought that I was gonna send a limo or something like that. And when a Nissan Maxima, almost like from the Flintstones, that you have to put your feet like this to make it work, went to pick up Ada. Uh, it was so late that, but that day he was like super excited also. And then he went to get you.
Yeah, yeah, no, and I had a lot of fun. And then I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun talking to Ale both ways because he brought me back too.
And that was the way that we met.
I wanted to post this picture because it's the only picture that I saw you with a Chihuahua, and I just love it. It is so freaking cute. Who's that Chihuahua?
That Chihuahua is still my client. That is Susie.
Ah,
Susie
Susie.
is Susie. She comes every month for her regular bath here at Dalila's. Oh, we
Mhm.
changed the name from Venus and Dalila because
Uh-huh.
it was too long to Dalila's Pet Grooming.
Yeah. Okay. No, I
So
get.
Dalila's is easier. So
I have changed my names too along the way. But listen. So now you work with many breeds. What comes to mind when you hear the word Chihuahuas?
Ada Nieves.
Yeah.
When I heard the word Chihuahuas, Ada Nieves. That comes out automatically. When I heard Chihuahuas grooming, it's a different story. But in
Okay.
general, I have you so related to the Chihuahuas that I actually talk to people. One of the things that I admire from you is that you're not selfish. When
Mhm,
people comes to you, and I seen it. I'm not
mhm.
trying to kiss nobody's ears or anything. I seen it. I seen it when people comes to you and ask, Ada, where can I do this? How can I do this? And stuff like that. As long as they don't say the apple head to you, then
Mhm.
everything is fine because I seen you transform when people mention Applehead for some reason. You basically own the Chihuahua Mama name in my head because no, seriously, because it is when you actually search Chihuahua meetups, Chihuahua, New York, because I have done all of that, Ada. I'm telling you because I've been basically like Googling, Chihuahuas, and you come out on all of them.
Okay, that's scary.
This lady owns the whole thing. She should be like the Chihuahua Mama.
Okay, and Chihuahua Mama. But you said that there is a Chihuahua groom. What happened with the Chihuahua groom? What it comes out? What is it?
Okay, well, listen to this because Chihuahuas are getting, thanks to all these celebrities and thanks to all these personas like yourself that are being like getting involved into the Chihuahua world, and they're like super strong, like Paris Hilton and all these big names, out there. They have created all these waves about Chihuahua care and Chihuahua adoptions and all of that.
Mhm.
For some reason, I didn't know that Chihuahuas are the major breed in the world, even though they are the smallest. But there is like a bigger part of the dog population that are Chihuahuas. Believe it or not, 2020 Chihuahuas, I think, is the first or the second breed that is like that has like the most specimens in the world. Can you imagine that? In the
I
world.
didn't know that.
I've been searching, honey. I've been back and forth. So
I see.
and like the Chihuahuas are coming back so strong right now because Italy, France, USA has like so many great breeders. And they are like breeding them properly, not like the apple head or not like the deer head or anything like that because that doesn't exist. Chihuahua is just one. It's a Chihuahua dog, and it's not a Chihuahuas. Chihuahua is a dog that comes from Chihuahua, Mexico, and is named after the Chihuahua state. Right or wrong, Chihuahua
No, you're
Mama?
right. Well, yeah, yeah. That is believed. Yeah.
And look at what I have on the background. I have a
Uh-huh.
Chihuahua. There you go. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
it.
I love that. So you're working alone today?
I am working with an army today. I am an army of one. So I am
Okay.
working with an army. And
You're power.
thanks to COVID, a lot of things changed.
So Miguel, I mean, we've been talking for an hour. I have found a lot of things. Some of them is that again, we have similar backgrounds. We have similar even that you were in Mexico and I was in Puerto Rico, and now we met in New York City. You are in Queens. I'm in Florida right now, but we have so many things in similarity through our growing, through our evolving into the animal world. Let's just tell me how people can find you. What is it that you want people to know about you? uh, what you want to share?
I want to share the love. I want to share that animals are not just they're animals, obviously. We are animals also, but they're just not a thing. They're a living creature that requires care, requires food, requires shelter, requires medication, requires love, but overall requires you, the person who is bringing the dog into the house. They need to be responsible. They are not a they're not a puppet. They're not a toy. Dogs, if you have a 10-year-old kid, that wants a dog and you are the parent, the mother, the father, the brother, the sister, please do not purchase a dog for a kid. Adopt a dog for a family. Give them the opportunity to be part of your family. Because, you know, when you open your heart to that kind of mentality, you know, God gives you the right dog, the right moment, the right breed, the right everything. I was mentioning before that I learned my lesson with Venus when I adopted her being so little, because you have to go through the training. There's a saying that old dogs don't learn a trick. Let me tell you something. That is not true. Dogs can learn at any age. You know, dogs are not limited like humans that after a while you just getting your train and you just don't want to learn anything else. Dogs actually learn during the whole life, and they can be retrained and they would adopt yourself. I was reading just today that here in Jackson Heights, a woman rescued two peoples from a killing shelter, and she rescued two cinnamon color. I don't know what the color in the people world is, but they're cinnamon color. And basically, a guy came and he roughed the lady, but punched her on the face, and took the phone. And the two peoples actually got the guy, and like they were able to, they could easily have chew his rear if they both wanted to, but they hold the dog. One of them got into in front of the guy, and the other one hold him from the leg. The woman was able to get up. A guy that was coming called the cops, and were actually able to take her to the hospital. Just imagine if she didn't have adopted those two dogs, a different story would have been happening at that moment. So that is just an example of how important or how life changing can be, of what can be the difference between a life and a death if you adopt a dog. It doesn't matter what size it is. There is dogs that can be trained to dial the 911. There is dogs that can be trained, or that all dogs, that can tell when somebody's gonna have a heart attack, when they have like so many things. Those dogs have like so powerful sneeze, like the nose is so powerful that they can actually smell and feel, the vibration of your energy and read you before you actually know. So give a dog an opportunity that can save your life by you saving their lives. There's older dogs and there's adult dogs that can be rescued at this very moment. Just fill out the application. They require very little care. Yes, they do require vet, but just as we require doctors and stuff like that. So give yourself an opportunity to be safe from the life that you're having and become the person that your dog thinks you are, and that will definitely impact you in a very positive way. So yeah, so you can find me on YouTube. So if you want to subscribe, I'm sure you're gonna add the link onto the descriptions of this video. But it's Miguel Garcia Designs Oficial, and you can find me on Instagram as Miguel Garcia Designs, or my Facebook is under Dalila Pet Grooming and Miguel Garcia Designs. Don't forget to join us. Also have my group in Facebook, Miguel Garcia Designs. And thank you very much for watching. I love you all. Woof woof, and I'll see you next time.
So basically, just Google Miguel Garcia and everything's gonna go pop up.
Everything is gonna be there. Social media is working at this moment.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you very much, Ada.
Mwah. I love you.
Bye bye. See you next time. Bye bye.
See